Top 10 of haunted places in Asia. Aokigahara Forest, Japan.
The infamous Aokigahara Forest, also known as the Suicide Forest, located at the northwest base of Mount Fuji in Japan. This dense forest is known for its eerie silence and has a reputation as one of the most haunted places in Japan. Over the years, it has become a site where many individuals have tragically ended their lives.
Visitors often report feeling a sense of dread and encountering restless spirits wandering among the trees.
The forest's tragic history and unsettling atmosphere make it a chilling destination for those seeking the supernatural.
Bangalore Fort, India.
The Bangalore Fort, located in the state of Rajasthan. This 17th-century fort is surrounded by legends of curses and hauntings.
According to local lore, a wizard cursed the fort after his advance were rejected by a princess.
The curse led to the destruction of the entire town, and the fort is now believed to be haunted by restless spirits. Visitors are prohibited from entering the fort after sunset, and those who have braved the night report strange noises, apparitions, and an overwhelming sense of unease.
Tat Tak School, Hong Kong. Hong Kong, where the abandoned Tat Tak School is in the Ping Shan district. The school closed in the 1990s, and since then, it has gained a reputation as one of the most haunted places in the region. Stories of ghostly apparitions, eerie footsteps, and mysterious figures are common among those who have visited the site. The most famous tale is that of a former headmistress who committed suicide on the premises, and her spirit is said to haunt the school to this day. Lawang Sewu, Indonesia. Lawang Sewu, which means "thousand doors," is a historic building in Semarang, Indonesia.
Built during the Dutch colonial era, this building served as the headquarters for the Dutch East Indies Railway Company. During World War II, it was used by the Japanese as a prison, and many atrocities were committed within its walls. The building is now infamous for its hauntings, with numerous reports of ghostly apparitions, disembodied voices, and other paranormal activities. The basement, in particular, is said to be the most haunted area, where many prisoners met their tragic end.
Changi Hospital, Singapore.
Changi Hospital in Singapore is another site with a dark past. Originally built as a military hospital, it was later used by the Japanese during World War II as a prison and torture center. After the war, it served as a hospital again before being abandoned in the late 1990s. Today, the derelict building is notorious for its paranormal activity.
Visitors and urban explorers have reported hearing screams, seeing shadowy figures, and feeling an overwhelming sense of dread.
The hospital's history of suffering and death has left a lasting imprint, making it one of the most haunted places in Singapore.
Fengdu Ghost City, China. In China, Fengdu Ghost City, an ancient site located on the Ming Mountain in Chongqing. This city is dedicated to the afterlife and is filled with statues, temples, and shrines depicting the journey of souls after death. According to Chinese mythology, this site is a gateway to the underworld, where spirits are judged before entering the afterlife. Visitors often report feeling a heavy, oppressive atmosphere, and some claim to have seen ghostly apparitions and heard strange sounds. The city's eerie ambiance and connection to the afterlife make it a fascinating and haunted destination. The Savoy Hotel, India. The historic Savoy Hotel in Mussoorie, India. This grand hotel, built in the early 1900s, is famous for its haunted reputation. The most well-known ghost story involves Lady Garnet Orme, a guest who was mysteriously poisoned in her room. Her spirit is said to roam the halls of the hotel, searching for her murderer. Guests and staff have reported seeing her ghostly figure, hearing strange noises, and experiencing unexplained phenomena. The Savoy Hotel's rich history and ghostly tales continue to intrigue and terrify visitors. Manila Film Center, Philippines. In the Philippines, the Manila Film Center is a modern site with a tragic past. During its construction in 1981, a scaffolding collapse resulted in the deaths of numerous workers, many of whom were buried in quick-drying cement. The building was hurriedly completed, and it's said that the spirits of the workers still haunt the structure. Visitors and employees have reported eerie noises, cold spots, and ghostly apparitions. The film center's tragic history and ongoing paranormal activity have cemented its reputation as one of the most haunted places in the Philippines. Highland Towers, Malaysia. In Malaysia, the abandoned Highland Towers is in Kuala Lumpur. These residential buildings were once home to many families until a tragic collapse in 1993 killed 48 people. The remaining towers were evacuated and left to decay. Since then, the site has been associated with hauntings, with reports of ghostly figures, disembodied voices, and other supernatural phenomena. The tragic loss of life and the eerie, deserted buildings create a chilling atmosphere that attracts ghost hunters and thrill seekers. The Forbidden City, China. The iconic Forbidden City is in Beijing, China. This historic palace complex served as the imperial palace for Chinese emperors for nearly 500 years. With such a long history, it's no surprise that the Forbidden City is believed to be haunted. Visitors and staff have reported sightings of ghostly figures dressed in ancient attire, hearing unexplained sounds, and experiencing other paranormal activities. The combination of its historical significance and ghostly legends makes the Forbidden City a compelling and haunted site. Story by Emma Shum.